You're listening to The Swingdom, the champion podcast of the year. 2 guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given, with your hosts, Ben Ridner and Gunnar Kane.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Ben Ridner, and I am half of the host of The Swingdom. I'm here with my best golfing buddy, Gunnar Kane. Gunnar?
That's me.
Gunzo?
Nope.
Just Gunnar. All right. He's not much for nicknames. You're not much for nicknames.
I hate them.
You hate all the nicknames.
I hate nicknames.
G-Dog.
Nope.
G-Spot.
Not even close.
G-Dizzle.
No. So what's in the news, Ben?
So this week we're going to be talking about the news. We're going to be talking about Mr. Kokrak crushing it at the Charles Schwab. And then we've got we've got Memorial. We've got the tournament at Jack's Place this week.
Yeah.
We've got the ladies.
A little golden bear here.
I'm not. I'm going to wear it next week, maybe, if I remember. But we've got the LPGA. They're playing at Olympic Club. They've got the U.S. Women's Open. We're going to make a few picks there. They're going to be pretty chalky, but they're going to be people we really like, so I'm okay with that.
That's true.
And then we're going to be talking about Muirfield, Jack's Place, the Memorial. We've got the USGA Championship in 2 weeks.
We do.
Very excited for that.
Yeah, sorry, you froze.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I know it's really hard to sort of like see when somebody's done talking if they're frozen like I've been. I think at some point I'm going to do just like a factory reset on the camera or get a better USB plug for this, because I think it might just be that like the USB it's running into is slower. It's trying to do a few other things. I think because it might just be because it's running my board as well as running the camera. So we'll get that sorted out really soon. And my apologies again this week for watching me freeze in strange faces just like this. But yeah, I'm here. I'm at the 14th hole here at Muirfield Village. I think you're also at the 14th hole at Muirfield Village.
A little bit.
I think you're sitting in a rowboat.
Yes.
And I'm sitting in a tower.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I like that you're kayaking up and down the river. I like that.
That's what I do.
That's what you do. So we've got the news this week. We're going to get into the news. Let's get into that now. Did you see heartfelt, heartwarming news? Biggest news of this week. Justin Thomas gives a check to Mike Visacki. Undisclosed amount. And then like, I think it's the second most awkward hug in history.
Oh, between him and his dad?
Yeah, between Justin, bless you and your family. Like the only hug more awkward with that was that like it was Draco Malfoy and Voldemort in the 8th Harry Potter movie.
That's right.
That was like the only more awkward hug. I mean, to be fair, if I was near them, I would hug him too, not just for the financial help, but just because I'd be like, I'll hug Justin Thomas. I'm like, and we're not gay. Too soon? I think it's good. It's good, right? So this is like a slow week. It's a slow week news-wise. This is great press for Justin Thomas. The only thing that could make this better is if Mike Visacki came out as openly gay, and then this would look better for Justin Thomas even more.
Sure.
I love the whole, like, he tweets out, he's like, so this video got leaked. I didn't mean for it to get leaked. And we were like, yes, that was your PR person on the phone.
That was a PGA Tour film crew who filmed it.
It was like,
you didn't mean for it to be leaked.
No. And it was like, you can see like he sort of, I'm freezing, but he's sort of, hopefully I'll unfreeze soon. But like his hand like is in an awkward position with like the check in his hand. So you can see the check being passed and you're just like, okay, sure. I get it. I get what's going on here now. This is money exchanging hands. Let's just give a guess how much you think it was for.
I want to say 10 grand.
I was going to say 10 grand. I'm probably going to say 5.
It's got to be, I'd say over under 10, but I'd say over 10 if it's not 10. I'd say,
I'm going to say
even
under.
go as far to say if it's not 10 and it was like 30.
Because I think if you're like 10, you're like sponsoring somebody. He is now a Justin Thomas player.
Yeah, I would say I'm hoping it was big. I'm hoping it was like 30 to 50.
No, I think it's going to be like 3 to 5.
10. I don't see how that helps them at all.
What do you mean anything helps? These guys, like, it costs like to be on not the Corn Ferry Tour, but if you're on any of the mini tours, it costs you like 40 or 50 grand a year. I don't think he's paying for a whole year. I think he's just basically saying like, here's gas money.
Yeah, I don't think they would make a big deal out of it if it was just gas money.
I think they would. I mean, look at Matt Kuchar. How much do you think Matt Kuchar would have given him?
$5 and
Matt Kuchar would have been like, can I borrow $10 so I can pay my caddy this week?
That's right.
So that was good. There's the other bit of news, and this is speculation. This is just hearsay, which is also heresy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I read this from like it's called The Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of The Sun newspaper, The Sun magazine?
Yeah.
Like they're most famous for having a topless girl on the third page.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this magazine is just sold everywhere. So it's quite strange. They are reporting that one of the headline groups for the USGA championship. You want to give a guess?
Bryson and Brooks.
And
Phil.
Yes.
All right.
They're reporting that the USGA wants to put Bryson and Brooks together with Phil basically refereeing their banter.
I hope they do.
I hope they do. I hope it's pay-per-view. I hope it's cable TV, no bleeping out any of the cuss words. I would pay probably $30 or $40 to watch just those 36 holes Thursday and Friday.
I still say they belong in a celebrity death match.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree.
I'd love it.
And then I thought this was cool. This is just like, so I mean, there's not really much else we can say on that, like, because it's just speculation.
Mm-hmm.
And the USGA does it. That's really cool. If they don't do it, I understand. You don't really want to see somebody getting hit with a golf club on the court. I mean, yes, you do, but they don't. And then last but certainly not least, this is probably my favorite one. Is the U.S. Women's Open is this week at the Olympic course in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful golf course. Golf Week magazine.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them?
Of course.
They, on their website, they have the yardage book posted.
Do they?
Yeah. I'm going to send you the link.
Okay.
But it makes you understand how unfair like the Weekend Warrior amateur golf is.
Mm-hmm.
I should have had this. Sorry, I should have had this teed up. I should have had this way teed up. Here you go. I'm sending this over. I'm clicking, I'm pasting.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to figure out how to send you a message. Chat. Paste. Just in case you weren't enjoying this podcast enough. Have you got it?
Yes.
Now look at it.
Clicking on it.
It's the yardage book. It's got like all the yardages, all the trees, all of it. Like this is a professional yardage book. It's got the degrees of slope. Not only does it have the degrees of slope in numbers on the greens, but it's got the degrees, like it's got it also numbered.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So it's got like, this is what I think is insane. It's got the number one fairway. Then you've got number one green slope. Then you've got number one green heat, which shows you the high and low spots in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just insanity.
Man, I would be so much better at putting if I had this on all the greens.
If I had a heat map on the greens, yes. Yeah.
I mean, not even a heat map. If I just knew which way all these little undulations went, oh man, I'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
I'd at least come close.
Yeah.
I may not make the putt, but
no. So like, if you want to go see it, it's golfweek.usatoday.com, and then look up the yardage book, Olympic Club Lake Course Women's Open. And yeah, it's insanity. It is absolute insanity. And that's it for the news. Yay, news. We did it. I froze again. I'm unfrozen.
I love it.
That's good. You want to talk about the Charles Schwab?
Yeah, sure. Let's just dive right into it. Jordan Spieth, wire-to-wire winner.
No,
wasn't.
Except was not.
Except was wire-to-wire for 70 holes.
Yes. Yeah.
And Jason Kokrak is better.
I guess so. I mean,
Sunday. This is exactly what I said in our last podcast, though, and it is what happened. I sent you the proof that this is what happened. I told you Jason Kokrak and Jordan Spieth would remove themselves from the field, and it would be a 1-2 battle between the two of them.
Yeah,
and just the wrong person from who I thought was going to won.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Charles Schwab isn't really a thrilling tournament for me. And I'm increasingly more busy, and it's hard for me to watch sometimes. And this just happened to fall on one of them busy weekends. But man, Jordan was unstoppable for 3 days.
I can't believe that like the golf. I just can't believe the golf, like over the last, we've got a major, then like 2 or 3 weeks of golf, then a major, then 2 weeks of golf, then a major. What was par? Par was 70, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, Jordan Spieth goes 7 under, 4 under, 4 under, and then he goes 3 overruns.
Right.
And so we had this discussion last week. We seem to be having this discussion a lot. I love this discussion, which is like, is Spieth back? Because he was sort of like he's like the Tiger Woods of my watching of my golf watching experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost comes like super close to winning a single year Grand Slam, which hasn't been done since Robert Jones did it however long ago. Like I was just super, super pumped. I'd like to see him coming back. Like I know that he hasn't been the same since that infamous 2015 12th hole at Augusta. 2017.
No good.
He just hasn't been any good. Jason Kokrak just basically like contends all week, 65, 65, 66.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather win a single year Grand Slam, or
better be really good,
or would you rather go 4 under in every other golf round that's not a major?
The Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I know where you're getting with this. 4 under every round, not a major. You probably win.
Like you're not going to do any worse than like -4 a round. Like you can get hot and go -5, -7. But like every round is between like -5 and -4 and -7.
You'll win a ton of Opens. You'll win a ton of U.S. Opens. But they're not majors, so you'll win a ton.
So you're going like -16 to like -28, in everything but the majors.
No,
and you never win a major.
I'd rather win the majors. I'd rather win the Grand Slam. Now, if this was just
a gold medal or a Grand Slam?
Grand Slam.
Okay.
That's where I waver from the gold medal. Everything else is a gold medal.
Okay. Well, then let me because I just want to gauge like where this is for you. Like
even if it was like 5 green jackets.
So that -4 or -4 or 1 green jacket.
-4.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 And to be fair, like even in the Masters, like even at the Masters, like at -16, like you wouldn't have won Augusta like 3 out of the last 5 years.
Right. One green jacket doesn't put you in history. It puts you
in Augusta for as long as you want.
It puts you in the locker room. Right.
Yeah.
I still don't care about Patrick Reed, and I still don't care about Sergio Garcia.
Yeah.
I definitely don't care about Troy Merritt or what's his name?
Danny Willett.
Danny Willett.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, it's fine. I get that.
But I do care about. I can't think of really a player who's won so many times and not ever won a major.
Well, there's loads of them. There's so many guys who are famous, but you've got Lee Westwood.
Oh yeah, I guess Lee Westwood's a good example. He's won a ton, no majors.
Yeah.
Well, you're right.
No, he does not have a single major.
He does not.
Let's see. He won the race to Dubai last year, but he's not won a major.
He sure did.
We could have said Bryson DeChambeau, except for the USGA championship last year. Tony Finau, who like is top 10 in everything.
Tony Finau is a perfect example.
Like doesn't even have a win in like the last sort of couple of years.
Yeah, so not a good example because he only has 1 win.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of that example of like, and it always comes back to Dustin Johnson, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, would you rather be Dustin Johnson or Rory McIlroy?
Rory McIlroy, 100%.
Yeah. All right. So Jason Kokrak wins. Jordan Spieth puts it in the water on 18.
Dang water.
Which then means like he bounces off the green and goes into the water to the left, and like that's the end of it. Kokrak can like bogey to win, and he does like, you know what I mean? He nails it. He absolutely smooshes it. So it was again like I think I watched a little bit on Thursday and Friday, and there was just nothing compelling about this golf course.
No, we talked about that over the weekend. It was just
Muirfield this week.
We did talk about the Charles Schwab after the cut.
Yeah. So Muirfield this week, Jack has made some adjustments to the course of the last year. They've got like under green air now, so they can basically make the greens as firm and as fast as they want. They can dry them out really quickly. The other side of that is when asked about it, Jack says, look, I'm not out here trying to make the course harder. I'm trying to make the course better.
Right.
Which is like, it's a decent answer. Like I kind of want it to be harder.
Yeah. But
I think you make
doing stuff like that, like under green aeration.
Yeah.
Makes it better just because you can
dial it in. Yeah.
Right. It just opens the door for making it harder or easier.
Yeah.
But course improvements.
Yeah.
I mean, fresh sand is a course improvement, and it changes the whole.
What's that? What's fresh sand?
I don't know. Never seen it.
You know what's really nice? So I played a different golf course this week, and some of the they haven't done this to all the bunkers yet, but they're improving the bunkers. And what they've done is between like the ground and the bunker sand.
Did they spray concrete?
No, better than that. Not sarcastically either. They put in yellow like turf, like yellow grass.
Oh, really?
So like when you get to the bottom of the sand, like you sort of like feel the rough. Like it's really, really nice and soft. I have no fears about hitting any rocks. Like it's just really cool. It's really nice. Jason Kokrak wins a 1946 Super Truck.
Cool.
Did you see this big blue monster truck he won?
No.
Go take a picture of it. It's a 1946 Ford like Power Wagon. And it's like everything in Texas is better. It says this week's champion gets a Texas-sized prize. And it's like the trophy, which the trophy is like 4.5 feet tall. He wins the plaid jacket, which is a different plaid than the one you win at the RBC Heritage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he literally wins a monster truck.
It's silly.
I think last year they won something. The 2019 tournament winner Kevin Na won a 1973 Dodge Challenger, and he gave the challenge to his caddy. No vehicle was awarded to Daniel Berger because of COVID.
Dang.
That's rough. I'd be like, I would go there. I'd be like, I'm not playing until you give me a car. I'm not playing this tournament until you give me a car.
Yeah,
I won one. Man. But the truck has original striking features like Schwab branded brightwork and colonial inspired interior.
Okay.
Cheesy, but cool.
Cheesy, but cool.
Cheesy, but cool. Sure. Yeah.
You want me to do the picks real quick?
Yeah, let's do the picks real quick.
All right. So Jordan Spieth, these are my picks. I had Jordan Spieth, runner up.
I had Jason Kokrak.
No, you didn't. Colin Morikawa, who finished T14, and Corey Connors, who backdoored into a T20. I thought that was a bad pick there for a little bit. So I got bonus points on all of those. My long shot was CT Pan to finish T20. He was gearing that way until Sunday, where he finished T32. And then I had Finau missing the cut. He obviously made the cut because he finished top 20, I believe. Mm-hmm. I just thought I'd root against him this past week. You had Will Zalatoris finish T59, Daniel Berger finished T20, and Gary Woodland, your handover bet, but finished T14. So you're welcome for some bonus points there.
Thank you. I was going to pick Jason Kokrak.
You weren't. You had Abraham Answers your long shot finishing T10, just missed it by a stroke.
Yeah.
T14. And then you had Reed missing the cut. I did root for that. You were awarded 250 bonus points for that. So we finished the week. I think I've pulled a hat trick on you.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I'm working on it this week.
No.
2 in a row. Mm-hmm. So I've gotten 1,453 points. You got 1,189. I've closed the gap a little bit more.
I'm real proud of you.
You're just under just over 1,000 points ahead of me.
I'm so proud.
So there's that.
All right.
Charles Schwab.
Charles Schwab. Yeah, you want to do the USWO?
Yeah, I would love to.
Or do you want to do a read first?
You can do a read.
It's time for us to put down our bag and hear from our sponsors.
Thank you for the copy. It says tell a personal story about the product.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not old enough to need hearing aids. I don't know if you do. You
technically you are. But
does Michael know anything about hearing aids?
Technically, you're old enough.
Okay.
Anybody's old enough.
Fine. So I'm old enough. Do I have a personal story? Well, yeah. There's this guy I know. Mm-hmm. He sells them. He works for a company. It's called Beltone Hearing Aid Centers of New Jersey.
I heard you said they're great.
To explain this, like when you have trouble hearing, a hearing aid amplifies the sound around you. Mm-hmm. The audio wavelengths, and amplifies that so that you then can hear them at a louder volume because your hearing is not up to scratch. It's not.
I would assume. Look, and now your friend's going to have to correct me on this.
Okay.
I would assume it just doesn't amplify, but it also adjusts for better hearing?
I think it does. I think it does adjust for different tones.
I would assume it adjusts pitch and frequency so that you can hear it better based on your hearing needs.
But if you have it in your ear and it's off, it stops you from hearing.
Also true.
It does. So it has to be on.
Yeah.
I've never, a personal story. I mean, I've never actually worn them. So
no, me neither.
So we're going to go back to the copy now. If you want to get a hearing aid, if you need one for any chance, check out Beltone Hearing Aid Centers of New Jersey, of the Jersey Shore. You can reach them at BeltoneJerseyShore.com. Use the code word golf, get a free hearing test, get a free pack of batteries. And if you don't know how to use your localized Google machine, you certainly can use your telephone.
Yep, you could.
And call them. And the phone number is +1 732 493 0900. Again, use the code.
Use
+1 732 493 0900. Use the code golf.
Golf.
Got it. Golf. Use the code.
Yep.
All right, back to the show. I'm Ben Riddener.
And now to your hosts, Ben Riddener and Gunnar Kane.
Wow, what a great read.
That was lame.
Was that 2 on the spot?
I'm
2 on the nose. That's what Tony says. I just did a Tony-esque read. That was the joke. That was an inside joke for me and you.
No, I was totally in on the joke.
Okay. You didn't look as impressed. Maybe it's because it's still too early there. It wasn't as impressive as I thought it was.
Not as impressive because you're Ben Riddener.
I'm not. Well, I was going to say I'm Tony Kornheiser.
No, you can't do that.
But I can't do that because I'm not him.
It just has a different vibe about it. Not that I don't love it. I'm glad you're Ben.
I am. I'm glad too. I'm glad about that as well.
I like that about you. You're Ben.
All right. So we've got the U.S. Women's Open. They're playing at Olympic Club Golf Course, the Lake Course in San Francisco, California. Both of the USGAs are in California this week at this week in San Francisco, next week at Torrey Pines.
Yes.
But we're not going to get into that now. We're getting into the U.S. Women's Open. Do you have any picks?
I do have picks.
Well, I get to pick. You get to pick first, or do I get to pick first?
You can go first.
All right. Well, I'm going with our favorite Canadian golfer.
Damn it! Can I go first?
Sure.
No, you go first.
I'm going with Brooke Henderson.
I knew you were.
Mm-hmm.
It's really making me upset, actually. I was going to pick her all 3 times.
I'm gonna try to watch a lot of this. She
is my absolute favorite. LPGA player.
Yeah,
probably of all time.
I don't know if she's my favorite. I really like who I'm gonna pick next. So,
no, she's definitely my favorite of all time.
So who have you got next?
I am going to go Arya Jutanugarn.
She was my third pick. You got me good there.
I gotta spell her name correctly on my.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with one of the sisters. I'm gonna go with ranked number 1 at the moment, Nelly Korda.
I like that pick a lot.
Yeah,
I really do. Thank you for that, because I'm gonna go with probably my 3rd to 4th favorite player, Lydia Ko.
Okay.
She's a rock star.
Okay. She is. I'm sort of waiting to see what happens. She's got like 18 wins or something, doesn't she already? Like she's just amassing wins at an insane level. So
good. And she took so much time off in the middle of winning.
Yeah.
And she's so good.
She's still so good. I'm going to go with my favorite British golfer of the moment, and that is Mel Reid.
Oh, very good pick.
So I'm excited to see what she does.
Ben.
She talks about like when she wins, she's like, and then I just go drink with my friends. And I'm like, you are the beef of LPGA.
She really is.
She needs an Arby's deal. I'd love to see Beef and Mel Reid.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, just hanging out, drinking and
just hanging out. I don't see where she's I knew I spelled it wrong.
Jutanugarn?
Reid.
It's
always do it.
R-E-I-D? R-E-I-D, yeah.
Yeah, always do it. All right, so I am going to pick the favorite for the tournament, but we all know it's for a very good reason. Inbee Park.
Yeah, she's ranked like number 4 right now.
Yeah, she's just too good.
Yeah.
Holistically, so
yeah,
I'm gonna
go. No, she has been for like almost a decade now, hasn't she?
Yeah. Do we have a long shot? Do you want to do long shot? Or you want to call it on this one?
My long shot. I don't remember her name at the moment. I know her last name. Her last name is Ernst. I want to say it's Eileen Ernst.
It is. I was just looking.
Emily Ernst.
Hold on. I was just looking at her. Hold on. Keep holding. Please keep
Austin
holding.
Ernst.
Austin Ernst.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Austin. I apologize.
Yes, Austin. We personally are sorry.
This. I was absolutely not prepared for you to ask about a long shot. I mean, I guess the other long shot is who's your long shot?
I got Paula Creamer top 20.
Yeah. I like that. I mean, I'm just making sure that this is right before I get to it. Was Paula Creamer, did she get oh no, I was going to say my second long shot or prop bet is Christy Kerr, top 20.
Well, what's Austin Ernst? What do you want her at?
I want her to be my long shot. And I want Christy Kerr just because she accepted.
Place?
What?
What's she going to place?
She's just my long shot. Top 20? Let's go top 20.
Okay. You're doing a prop bet?
Yeah, my prop bet is Christy Kerr, top 20. She's 43, which I hate to, I'm not trying to shout her out like that, but she like Phil got like a special invitation.
Yeah.
And I want to see if she can basically be like, well, Phil did it. I'm going to go out and win.
Okay. I will take I will take Jessica Korda beats Nelly Korda.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay. That's what I want.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. On to the memorial at Murfield Village at Jack's place.
That's right. That's what we're doing.
What do you think of that stuff?
I'm excited. I am excited.
You're excited.
I'm not gonna. To be honest, I like Muirfield a lot.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to just get the ball rolling on these majors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing in Dublin, Ohio. It's 7,500 yards. It's a proper par 72.
Look, when we hit the PGA Championship, I'm like, let's just do them. Let's get them done. But we got the Charles Schwab, we have the Memorial, and then we have the Palmetto Championship. Just give me the U.S. Open. I want to see it. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Just let me have them. I don't want to. I'm in major zone right now. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
but I know this is a push. So
the Palmetto Championship at Congaree. So
it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, how many guys are going to? None.
Huh?
I said, how many guys are going to be there? None.
Nobody's going to play. But I will tell you, I do really like the Memorial Tournament because Jack does the Play Yellow. I think that's what it's called, the Play Yellow.
I thought it was called like Tee It Up.
No, because it is because Bubba Watson just got on board with it and hit a ceremonial tee shot with a custom-made yellow shafted driver, and I guess he's putting it up for auction for this play yellow thing that Jack does. But it's a really great organization. It's just kind of like Arnie's Army, but Jack Nicklaus's, I believe. But no, it's
yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what the yellow. Like the yellow is for. Well, number one, I get it because he's the golden bear,
right?
So like I get why it's like. I mean, it should be yellow. It shouldn't be yellow. It should be gold. Play yellow. It just means you're supporting the children in your local children's hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really understand. Play yellow.
Yep, play yellow.
I don't really how Play Yellow was born over a plate of chocolate chip cookies.
Help patients at children's hospitals across North America.
Well, what do you do? It says, so I've got wear yellow, play yellow. Is that like a yellow golf ball?
Yeah, you wear a yellow shirt. They make special yellow hats.
Oh, okay, cool.
You play a yellow golf ball. Anything yellow.
Okay.
You kind of post.
I didn't know if it meant like play from the yellow tees.
Then you post about it. And then donations get made.
Oh, okay. I thought I meant like play from the yellow tee. So you've got sort of like you've got like blue, white, red, yellow, and I thought it was like that sort of tee it up. Like not everybody needs to play from the pro tees, right. But I was wrong. It's about giving to children's hospitals, which I support 1,000 times over.
1,000 times.
Yeah. So it's playing 7,500 yards. It is a proper par 72. We've seen this 18th green a million times because Tiger sinks like 40-yard putts on it.
Yeah. It's a par 72 because Jack Nicklaus isn't a fool.
No, because he understands how golf works.
I'm just putting it out there.
No. There are other ways to like make a golf course harder than making it longer and bringing the par down.
Yeah, I disagree with bringing the par down.
Yeah. I think you're being lazy because what that usually means is you've made a par 4 or par 3. Mm-hmm. Or you've made a couple of par 5s, par 4s.
Yeah, you think you're slick. You're not slick.
No.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, just build a pond somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So we've got to make picks for Memorial. I get to pick first. You picked first last week.
That is true.
And I am going with the world's most hated strongman.
Ugh.
Mr. Protein Shake himself.
Yep.
Mr. Metal Spikes on the green.
Yep.
Mr. Living rent free in anybody's head that he wants to.
He's an idiot.
Mr. doesn't know how to lift 100-pound dumbbells. Mr. Bryson DeChambeau.
All right, you can have Bryson.
Yeah,
you can have Bryson the rest of the year. I don't care.
I'm taking him next. I'm taking him at the U.S. Open then.
No. That's fine. I'm gonna actually go back to Jon Rahm. He's got.
I knew it. I didn't even put him on my list because I knew it.
He's got a really good look here at Muirfield.
He won last year.
I know. So,
going back to back. When was the last time anybody went back to back on the PGA Tour?
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while. So if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Rambo.
All right.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Have it. That's my story.
Guess so. My second pick.
Yeah.
Did something just happen? I don't know what just happened. I'm going to stop my video for a minute, just see if it comes back. My second pick, and I'm sort of torn between the next 4 guys I want to pick.
Yep.
But this is a guy who's just been crushing it. Came in second last week. Should have won the tournament.
Okay.
He's just killing it in the top 20s. Like this is a points grab. I hope he wins, but this is a points grab, and I'm going with Jay Speetsies.
I don't even have him on my list. I don't have Bryson on my list either.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna go with Colin Morikawa. I think his game's built for this.
Oh. He was my next pick.
Good. Well, he's gonna be my guy this week. I'm going to go a bit young. I'm going to go a bit young this week.
How do I look?
Terrible. You look awful.
What is going on?
It looks like you've aged by 50 years.
I have no idea what just happened.
I don't know.
Okay. I have a green screen. For some reason, it's turned my face into a brown screen. And I've frozen like this. So, do you have any idea what happened?
Nope, but it's funny.
All right, then my third pick is going to be. Okay, go away, green screen. I'm torn between two guys. Torn between three guys, really. I want to go with my gut on this one.
Okay.
Somebody who was talking this week about how he played golf with Phil Mickelson. They're both Southern Californians.
Yep.
And Phil Mickelson said, I learned how to play great golf because this guy was just playing the best golf I'd ever seen.
Yep.
And I thought that was a really cool story. I kind of wanted to talk about it, so I thought I'd wait for here. Xander Schauffele.
Yep.
He's playing a par 3 with Xander Schauffele, a par 3 in Southern California. I don't think it might have been a practice round at Torrey Pines. And Phil hits it to 4 feet. And he basically turns around and says to Xander, yeah, I'm Phil Mickelson. What have you got? and guess what Xander does?
Aces it.
Hole in one.
I love it.
And Phil just puts his head down and is just like, I've got to get better. And he states that as being the moment that motivated him to get his stuff together and come back and do the prep in order to win this PGA championship.
I like it a lot. Xander Schauffele is so good.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of bad breaks. So
yeah, I just want to start rooting for him again. I just really like him.
I know you've fallen off of him a bit. Yeah,
I think it's just because he hasn't really been around.
Mm-hmm.
Like he hasn't really been trending in any direction. But like I think this is a good course for him. I really wanted to pick Colin Morikawa, but you got him. So what's your last pick?
Like I said, I'm going young, so I took Victor Hovland as my third pick.
I like that.
Yeah, I think this is the week for the kids.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Like two other guys I wanted to pick was Justin Thomas and Hideki Matsuyama.
Yep.
But to be fair, I think I'm picking Xander definitely more on gut feeling than anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
But your guts worked. So
yeah. So I'm going with him. I think Justin Thomas he's still just sort of like trying to fight off this whole dropping an F-bomb on the green thing. And I don't think anybody's really made it. And it's not so much like that I think it's still just hanging over him in terms of like Ralph Lauren hasn't forgiven him yet.
Correct.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I think if I were him, I would make my apology and I would go to Ralph Lauren and say, look, like,
pretty please.
No, I would say like it's been 4 months.
Mm-hmm. Like
I've done the right things. I've tried to make amends. Like if you're not going to get back, like I'm going to go get another clothes sponsorship, whether it's Izod or Nike or whoever. Mm-hmm. Like, him and Jordan Spieth rocking Under Armour together would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I think at this point, sort of like Ralph Lauren needs to either, go to the bathroom or leave the restroom.
Yeah. Yes.
In our very PG rated television show.
That is very true. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. All right. Who's your long shot?
My long shot. Doc Redman.
Damn it.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not. My long shot. I'm going to go with Max Homa. No. I'm going to go with Ricky Fowler.
Okay. He's part of my prop bet.
I'm going top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Top. He was, he placed third at the PGA.
He did. Oh man.
So
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Well, same vein, I've got Doc Redman going T10.
Yeah.
He's been hitting the gas pedal recently, and I think he's got this is a big enough tournament for it to mean a whole lot, and I think his game's ready to make it happen. All right, what's your prop bet?
My prop bet. So it's Lanto Griffin, Ricky Fowler, and Keegan Bradley all in the same three, like they're in the same group as a 3-ball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that both Keegan and Ricky make it to the weekend, but Ricky beats Keegan to the weekend.
Ricky over. I'm trying to think of how to work. Keegan after or at cut. Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, we got a lot
because Keegan's been hot for the last like however long.
Yeah. We got a lot of Ricky Fowler stuff going on here because I actually in the end have Ricky Fowler beating Rory McIlroy.
Yeah. I think Ricky Fowler beats 130 guys in the field.
I think you're absolutely right.
So,
you're going to.
Was Rory on your list?
No.
Yeah. He was on mine for a half a second. And then I just sort of looked at the field and I was just like, he got his win 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what he's, I always feel like he's one of those guys, like when he wins, he takes his 2 years very seriously.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, well, I've got 2 years. So let me just sort of play when I'm supposed to play and have fun and do it right. But I imagine he's going to use this as a warm up for the USGA at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, I think you're right. Do we want to do a bonus bet?
Sure.
Or no? We don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, who have you got?
I don't. You usually have the bonuses.
I usually have the bonuses.
Yeah, you usually say the bonus bets.
I
rarely come up with them.
Got a lot of emails coming in. I don't need 5 emails. That's fine. I don't know.
Let's
so how about this? The bonus bet is the 3 previous champions, Jon Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, and Patrick Cantlay. All finish in the top 30. Yay or nay?
Who are they?
Patrick Cantlay, Rahm, and Bryson.
Cantlay, Bryson, T30. And yeah.
I think no. I think Patrick Cantlay's not going to stay in the top 30.
You say no?
Do you say yeah?
I'll say yeah.
Okay, then I'll say no. Because I think 2 of the 3 guys can do it. I just don't think Patrick Cantlay can.
Okay.
And not to be a jerk, but you know.
I like that. All right, let me break it down. Jon Rahm. I've got Jon Rahm, Colin Morikawa, Victor Hovland. My long shot's Doc Redman to go T10. And my prop, I have Ricky Fowler beating Rory McIlroy. And our bonus, I've got Jon Rahm, Cantlay, and Bryson all finishing inside the top 30. You've got Bryson DeChambeau, Jordan Spieth, Xander Schauffele. Your long shot's Fowler to place top 10. You've got Ricky beating Keegan
to the weekend.
Yeah. At the cut. And you have not all of Jon Rahm, Cantlay, or Bryson placing in the T30.
Yeah. I figured T20 was too tight. That's good. I'm with you. On that.
It. Those are our picks for the Memorial Tournament.
Those are good picks.
We're gonna get so many points.
We're gonna play. I'm gonna go play some golf this weekend. Hopefully, I'm getting my jab on Friday.
Your jab?
Yeah.
What's that?
Your
vaccine?
My vaccine.
Nice. Congratulations.
So, apparently, I'm not going to be able to play golf for like 2 days afterwards.
Just one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Have fun watching the Memorial, everybody.
I think the more this is for anybody listening, the more you move it around, the better it is. Gavin got his and had football practice the next day and was great.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hit golf balls at home. I'm just debating whether or not to actually go to the golf course tomorrow night.
Yeah. Just get it in the arm you don't sleep on, because that does get tough.
Okay, so get it in my left arm.
Yeah.
Because I sleep on my right like a little baby.
It definitely locks up.
Does it really?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I love it. All right.
Enjoy the tournament this weekend, guys. Make your own picks. Have fun. Win some money. Don't win some money.
Yeah.
Golf, other stuff. Swing them out.
Swing them out.
Oh, there's a button.
Yep.
You've been listening to The Swingdom.
Always
Remember,
has
we're
been.
just two guys, 28 clubs, 0 putts given.
I'm like, why hasn't the music started? I was like, oh, that's right, because I didn't do anything.
It doesn't know that.
It doesn't know.
We thought we had it on voice control. Swing them out.
I think we just need an actual producer. Let's see if we can hire somebody to be our producer.
We do kind of need a producer.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have fun at work.
All right, thanks. You too.
Bye.
Bye.